Thank you for listening to The Gospel Road. We're going to look at Psalm 57. It says, "Be merciful to me, O God. Be merciful to me, for in you my soul takes refuge. In the shadow of your wings I will take refuge, till the storms of destruction pass by. I cry out to God Most High, to God who fulfills his promise for me. He will send from heaven and save me. He will put to shame him who tramples on me, Selah. God will send out his steadfast love and his faithfulness. My soul is in the midst of lions. I lie down amidst fiery beasts, the children of man, whose teeth are spears and arrows, whose tongues are sharp swords. Be exalted, O God, above the heavens. Let your glory be all over the earth. They set a net for my steps. My soul was bowed down. They dug a pit in my way, but they have fallen into it themselves. My heart is steadfast, O God. My heart is steadfast. I will sing and make melody. Awake, my glory. Awake, O harp and lyre. I will awake the dawn. I will give thanks to you, O God, among the peoples. I will sing praises to you among the nations. For your steadfast love is great to the heavens, your faithfulness to the clouds. Be exalted, O God, above the heavens. Let your glory be all over the earth." Psalm 57. David calling out to God once again, asking God to be merciful. The people that are against him. And it's always interesting when I read through this and I think about the different times that those in the Bible called out to God, asking for mercy, asking for grace, asking for forgiveness. And then it's where you take that inner look and think about that and go, now I'm asking God to be merciful on me, but am I treating others the same way? It's interesting conversations I've been having lately with lots of people that I know and really thinking, where are we? Where are we going? Again, what is our purpose? What is the point of our life? It makes it interesting because many times for us, we're always thinking about us, but not thinking about others. And we need to, not only when we're asking God for mercy, we need to remember that mercy for others, the people that we deal with every day. Jesus has a parable that he talks about the farmer, the vineyard owner that forgave those who owed him money. But then one of them went and, even though he was forgiven, he was going after someone else who owed him. So he was not passing that forgiveness along, not passing the good deed, not being kind to others, not paying it forward, which is a word we hear a lot anymore. Where are we paying it forward? We are asking for that mercy, but then at the same time, we're holding grudges against others and not giving them the same. Which many times it's not hurting them as it's hurting us and causing us to stumble and not move forward where we are. Treating others with respect, treating others with kindness, being there and having the compassion and the unconditional love, the understanding that God has for us. Again, this is one of those things that I fight with, and I fought with for years. And then I still have issues with it today, but I try to be more aware of that situation to go, this is what I need to be doing. This is how I need to be treating others. And we really need to think about that. You really need to sit there and take that inner peace and wonder if you are sharing that, or do you even have the inner peace because you're holding on to things? You are not being there and taking the inventory that you need to take of your life to say, this is just not really where I need to be going. If I want to really be able to move forward and deal with people on a regular basis, what am I doing for myself that is going to help me get past things in my life? What am I going to do for me that's going to help me get past things that have happened to me, how people have treated me, how people have wronged me? Not only is it when the Bible talks about giving it to God and letting Him take care of that, we have to sit there and also go, I can't. This is not my focus anymore. And I can't sit there, because what happens is you end up dwelling on that so much that it causes you to stop where you are and not continue to better yourself. You also can be very vengeful and hateful to others, to where you're not building them up to help them be better people. It doesn't matter if you get along with them or not. We have to treat everyone with love. The Bible says, love your enemies. Are you really loving your enemies? You don't have to hang out with people on a regular basis, but you still have to sit there and go, this just is not what I'm thinking it needs to be. And I need to move forward and let it go, because by doing that, you're helping yourself. And if we're not doing something to calm the voices in our life, in our head, in our heart, in our subconscious, then how are you able to get past them to be able to say, it's okay. I'm not going to hold this against you because I'm tired of tearing myself down. A lot of those times we're sitting there going, we need to build up other people. I talk about that so much, about how we need to be there to really encourage and inspire others, to help them live healthy lives in both physically, mentally, and spiritually. But if you're not letting that go for yourself, so you're able to be healthy in those ways, how can you honestly help others to become better? Not only are we to build up one another, we need to build ourselves up. We need to really take care of that. And I know there's things that will slap you in the face every day and remind you of how hard it is. But do you dwell on the hardness of life, or do you say something is better out there? Are you going to be an optimist or a pessimist? That's where your faith and your hope comes in, to move forward, taking that step forward and say, I'm done. This is where I need to go. I need to go forward and deal with things. Easy? No, absolutely not. But we need to think about that as we are trying to live better lives, trying to help people get out of the situations that they're in. Psalms 57. As I always say, you need to read that for yourself. Where are you in your life? Because where I am, and I talk about my journey as I'm taking my steps down the road, where are you taking your steps as well? Psalms 57. Read that for yourself. What does it say to you? How does it speak to your life and to your heart? Thank you. If you're listening to The Gospel Road, have a great day. God bless.